On the bus again today. You'd think I'd learn my lesson. Speaking of learning lessons, um, so I got something going on right now. I got a dispute going on, and I found out some information. So I shared that information. I hadn't heard nothing from this person in quite some time. Called, text, no response. But as soon as I started sharing information, things that were going on in the dispute, they reach out. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I will say this. People don't hold themselves accountable for their own actions. Um, and you know what? I don't know. Maybe I'm that way. I don't have a clue. I mean, I wish somebody would tell me if I am. But you can't sit up there and tell me that me telling other people what you have done is hurting you and your family. I mean, because at the end of the day, yeah, it may be. I mean, you're trying to say that it's my fault. It's not my fault. It's your fault. You're the one who decided to do what you did. I'm not the first person you've done it to. As a matter of fact, being shady has landed you in trouble, and you continue to operate the same way. So don't give me your little sob story about that's my living. That's how I feed my family. You feed your family based on lies? Because at the end of the day, you ran into a nice one. There's people out there who's worse than me. Way worse. And you haven't learned your lesson yet. And I'm afraid you're going to learn it the hard way. And I hope you don't. Don't learn their lesson the hard way. I'm the nice one. There are people out there who will not talk to you, will not negotiate with you. They don't play about their money. But you can't get, some people are so damn dumb, and that's just what it is. Some people are so daggone dumb that they don't realize, or they're arrogant, and they don't care. They think they're untouchable. They think that I can just do whatever I want to, and people are just going to let it slide. And this cat had enough nerve to want to act like he had an attitude because I'm calling him out. Damn right I'm calling you out. And if I don't get the resolution that I'm looking for, I'm going to continue to call you out. So let's make that perfectly clear. Beautiful sunrise, by the way. And thank you, Lord, for another day. We live in a time where people really think they can just do whatever they want to and there's no consequences. And then when the consequences come, then they want to try to flip it over like they're the victim. right, folks. All right, I'm done venting. I'm not going to say very much more because, I mean, we are in the middle of negotiating terms and a resolution, and I want to do it in good faith. But I just want to warn you guys, watch out for folks, especially ones who are overly Christian. I know I don't even know if that's a term. Let me take that back. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you've got God on your side, and you're not as hard-headed as I am, because I was hard-headed. Lord told me about this dude. He told me to leave this dude alone. And me being me, I'm going to save him. I'm going to give him a second chance. Seems like a good guy. He's talking about the Lord and how the Lord has changed him and blah, blah, blah. But God told me, leave this guy alone, and I didn't listen. So, yes, what happened to me is partly my fault too, because I didn't listen to God, and I should have. So just be careful when dealing with people, when your personal or your business life. People are out to scam you out of your money. They're out to make money to do as little work as possible. Hey, I'm one of them. I'm not a scammer. I'm going to do it legit. But hey, if I can do as little work as possible and make money, I'm all for it. But I'm not going to scam somebody out of their hard-earned living. It's not going to happen. Hello. I'm venting this morning. I'm sorry, you all. I just this conversation happened yesterday. You're sitting up here and this guy texted me, and it was just oozing with cockiness, Like, first of all, I'm going to try to intimidate you. You're a little punk. You're not going to intimidate anybody. And then number two, you don't give me any type of orders. We will do what we need to do as far as a resolution. I will talk to you in good faith as far as a resolution. But you don't negotiate terms. I have the ball. The ball is in my court, and I will set terms and conditions. It is beautiful. I am in Kentucky right now. Central Kentucky. Thank you for the likes, you all. Thank you for tuning in. Again, please forgive me for the rant, but people have the nerve. They have the nerve, the gall. My buddy, my best friend tells me this all the time. Audacity is on sale. I like that. And it's true. People have the audacity to fix their mouths to say certain things that you think they would think twice about saying or doing. Extended their parking lot. But some folks believe that the world revolves around them. No, not mine. And it's obvious after even texting having a texting conversation with this cat. He hasn't learned his lesson. He's going to move on to the next victim. Um, that's what's going to happen. I pray it doesn't. I'm gonna speak against it. I pray that after his interaction with me, he'll change his ways, and he'll go on to be a great businessman and be prosperous. But the way he's talking now, he ain't there yet. If that makes sense. Okay, so I'm done with that. That'll probably be that should have been an episode of Riding with Tim, to be honest with you. I mean, Wayland Enterprises Live. But I had to get that out first thing this morning, you all. Like I said, there's a lot of predators out there, so just be careful. And don't be like me. Do your research. Do a thorough background check. Ask around. Ask people. I was impatient, and I let one slip by me. I let one slip by me. You know what I'm saying? So. Get over. There you go. There you go, Joe. But other than that, everything else is going well, you guys. I'm ready to I'm ready for the weekend. I'm telling you, I thought I was gonna have to work yesterday and I didn't. That was good. But I got a few things done that I needed to get done. Got a few phone calls in that I needed to do, and I like that. I like that. This guy's business name is called, it's a lawn care service. It's called Cutting Up. I like that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I got to do a few other things this morning for the business while I'm at work. Get a few bills paid. But other than that, you all, everything's been going okay. Ooh, I'm tired. I was talking about the giveaway. The instructions are very clear, I think. But I got a message the other day that wanted me basically to guide them to where everything was, and that defeats the point. I mean, that defeats the point of the instructions. If I'm going to guide you to everything, and so you can get your answers, then I might as well just go ahead and unfold that $50 bill and just hand it to you. And you got to put in a little work. You know what I'm saying? Got to put in a little work. I mean, that's just all there is to it. I'm not trying to be mean or harsh. I appreciate the views. I appreciate you supporting me. I want this to be as fair and even as possible. And like I said, if only one person follows the instructions to a T, then guess what? That one person will be the only person, and its name will be in the drawing. So you guaranteed $50, man. I mean, it's just what it is. But I've given out instructions over my lives. As a matter of fact, if you go back to the past 5 lives, you'll see the instructions. I don't get it. Come on, y'all. It's the best I can do. So, like I said, the instructions, all 3 instructions are out there. You gotta go back to my lives and check them out. And good luck. All right, you all. If you're a regular to the show, then you know what's getting ready to happen. If you're not, this is the part where I tell you. If everyone's a servant, everyone gets served. All right? I'm still trying to teach myself that one. I'm still trying to listen to the Lord, have Him guide me into that one. Okay? But it makes sense. If everyone's a servant, everyone gets served. Okay? So let's take care of each other, guys. The people in power has lost their daggone minds, man. They have lost their minds. That's all I got to say about that one. Let's just take care of each other, okay? If everyone's a servant, everyone gets served. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Hey, how you doing, young man? You just caught me on the tail end. Caught me on the tail end. If you don't mind, go back to the beginning of this, because you missed the rant of a lifetime. You've missed it. You missed it. And tell me what you think. The people have the audacity. I'm telling you, I had some issues. So if you don't mind, just check it out and tell me what you think. All right, I'm going to get ready to get off of here, guys. Thank you again for coming in, my man, and supporting me. I appreciate you, man. I love you for that. And I will talk to you guys later on. Y'all be good. Love you. And God bless. It's my dude.